Let's hope this goes well. Welcome everybody, and I hope you enjoy the broadcast. I think I'm gonna play this game.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric
Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining.
I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
Hi,
She
sister.
wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Why don't you join the live?
Before I could
I can make an
respond,
open party and we can talk on
I
there.
received this. It was
Or
the
just a
last
private
thing she
party, the
sent
two
me,
of us.
Yazar. It came to me via her owl,
Cooking dinner, so.
but with no correspondence.
Okay, you can use your
I can only
app.
assume that she had to get rid of it quickly
PlayStation app, yeah.
to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock.
I'm streaming Hogwarts
cannot
Legacy
open it.
live right now.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do
I'm not
I.
cooking dinner right now. We had a late lunch, but the chicken had to be cooked or it was gonna go bad, so
Merlin's
I couldn't
beard.
cook it. But
How did you
Wait.
I didn't really think of it, and also
We do.
So, I take it because I'm streaming Hogwarts, you're not gonna join? Brat, I would have joined your stream even before I had the game. In fact, I did join your stream before I had the game.
The key!
pretty sure you got dropped on the head.
Oh, I got dropped on my head a few times.
I am very tired.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
that enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Wait a minute.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Sorry, Jester, I'm muted. I'm on the phone, so... No, my mic didn't crap out. I'm just muted because I'm on the phone. I'll be right back in a minute, though. Thank you for joining, Jester.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Levioso! Compreso!
Protego!
I am muted. Alright, sister, I'm gonna let you go.
Deposo!
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Levioso!
No, today's not a quiet stream. I was just on the phone with my adopted sister.
Exposo! Levioso! Confringo!
Protego!
Confringo! Exposo!
She is. She's just making herself dinner right now.
Levioso!
Just, her and I don't talk on video chat that much. So when we do, I appreciate the time I do get with her.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic.
But it's the same thing with
That's where they're
Cherry.
leading me. That glow again.
Ugh, barbecue chicken tacos, the fuck? I want some.
Protego! Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Well, I know how to make tacos. I'm not even paying attention to this game. Okay. Well, I do like crispy tacos.
you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
And
That is
then
a
do you
pensive
cut up chicken patty into
for viewing
slices or
memories.
whatever? Or do you leave it whole?
I wonder... Follow my lead.
Yeah, I asked you in this morning's stream, but you must have gotten off to go to IKEA. But I was like, how's your arm doing today?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful...
I can eat
with
at
knowledge
least
others
30
may not
tacos in one
anything
sitting.
to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles...
Yeah, because you gotta cover your cast. That's why bathing's a pain in the arse.
And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Well, yeah, because
Traces
you can't use
of an
both
ancient
hands
magic,
to
to be
wash
precise.
yourself with.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed.
When your girlfriend's home, does she help you
but could
bathe?
never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems...
Seeing as you can only have half
Are
the
the key to
ability to
understanding
clean
why.
yourself.
We were...
All looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was
Don't be
right.
embarrassed about it.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
There's nothing to be embarrassed
No need
about.
for that. Just
There's no problem with the
give
man
me
needing
whatever
help
it
from
is
his
down there,
girlfriend.
and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and using telephone.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
Well, that's
I'm
good.
not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were going to IKEA for.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so
Hey, it
powerful a
works.
goblin.
I used to have a couple of houses that the
Totally
kitchen was
unaffected by my magic.
separated by an island.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Well, that's good, because, yeah, like Cherry said, you've been broken into twice so far. It's time for you and your parents to get out of that place. And not to be rude or anything, Jester, but if you're dumb enough to hurt yourself while trying to defend your house, I don't know what to say. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because, trust me, I've busted my head wide open, but I've never broken a bone. But then again, I was stabbed by my cousin at 7 years old. Oh, so it was the middle of the night when it happened? I thought it happened during the day. Then, I'm sorry for everything I just said. If it was dark and when it happened...
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's no helping that.
The sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between
Alright, then, yeah.
me.
Of course, sir.
I probably would have hurt myself at midnight trying to defend my house.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Because no matter how well you know your house, you
meet
always fuck it up
the
somehow.
headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted
Hey,
this
it's
evening.
like I said when you told me this story the other day.
I'll be in touch.
He's lucky you didn't do more to him because you were within your rights to do whatever you wanted to his ass. Like, he could have never walked out of that
Professor
house.
Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
I get it.
Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which
I wouldn't have let him get up.
others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. Knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Jester, you want to hear the story of my first use of castle law?
Looks like everyone's gone.
Alright, so my first use of the castle law, I was like 9 years old. I was living in the ghetto of California. Well, one of the ghetto areas, I should say.
Revelio.
But not the worst ghetto area. Like, they're bad ghetto. But in Sacramento, I was in the worst ghetto area you can be in. But I was 9 years old, and I never slept at night. I would stay up all night and work and play all day and stay up all night and play all day and just so on. So one day I was staying up all night playing my fucking games.
Oh, Uncle,
and
this doesn't sound like you. Something's
our
wrong.
dogs were in the house.
Hello there.
Because
You're the
my
new
dad
Hufflepuff,
decided
yes?
not to let him out in the
Adelaide.
backyard
Pleasure
that
to meet you.
night.
Nice to meet you too.
So they were
Is
in the
everything
living
all right?
room.
Oh, yes. I'm just
And
a
my
bit
bedroom
distracted.
window was
Letter from my
open.
uncle. So tell me, I've
And
been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really
the
being
year
gobbled up by a
before,
dragon?
I got a 1977 Benjamin for Christmas.
If you don't mind,
And,
I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh,
I
dear.
sit there,
Must
I
have been
load
bad.
it 3 times because
I mean,
it
of course
was
it was.
single
I
shot.
know I would have been
So
terrified.
I had to load every shot I
Sorry.
shot.
Well, anyway.
So I loaded it 3
I imagine you
times,
have lots
put
to do.
2 into
I
his
hope you have a
knees
wonderful
and 1
birthday.
into his neck. And then I run over and I start fucking hitting the shit out of him. And I ended up, because after I started hitting him, I grabbed him by his hair and I started slamming his head into the dresser.
Are you sure everything is all right,
And
Uncle?
Oh,
I was
yes.
just going
He
off
travels
on
to
him,
work,
but
always busy.
as a kid
I'm sure
I
he
was
just roasted in
full
a
of
rush.
rage.
Nothing to
But
worry about.
that's another story I'll get into another time.
Thanks,
But
Adelaide.
anyways,
Be seeing you.
fucking
And
my
good luck.
mom and dad woke up as I was slamming dude's head into the dresser.
Martha's got you. You don't look
And
too frightened, little cat.
my dad grabbed him and threw him out the fucking front door.
Come on, you went that way.
But
They can catch him. Big
I was
castle for
violent
student
as a
to get
kid.
lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
That wasn't the violent part. As a kid, I would beat up anybody and everybody who looked at me crooked. At fucking 9 years old, I was knocking out 30-year-old men. And then I would walk
Nice
down
meeting you, Arthur. And good luck
gang-related
finding that cat.
blocks.
Thank you. Try
So
not
when
to
I
get
say
lost in the
gang-related
castle
blocks,
yourself.
the entire block half was split off. So half the block would be Bloods, the other half would be Crips. And I would walk down both halves wearing the opposite colors, just looking for a fight. Like,
Beautiful owl.
I fucked up people for no reason a lot of the times.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely
Why
one
do
of
you
the
get
Hufflepuffs
concussed?
around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind.
I don't need you here
I
today.
feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Fuck. You know, if I'm being honest, reasons like that is why I have seizures now.
For your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
But not because I broke into somebody's house and got hit in the head. That's a whole nother story involving my little brother.
Unique situation. Joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
He tried pulling an airsoft gun on you. What was he gonna do with that? Give you a welt?
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I used to shoot myself with an airsoft gun on purpose.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oh, you tried to take it apart like a regular gun and it revealed it was an airsoft gun when he couldn't take it apart.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's hilarious. He literally brought an airsoft gun to rob a house with. Oh yeah. He could have at least brought a realistic airsoft gun.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like...
Hell, at least you didn't get in trouble for shooting him with the airsoft gun.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Well, that's good. I fucking love it, Jester. He deserved it, though. You know, I in reality level up next weekend.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh yeah, if you would have pulled out your taser, you probably would have got in trouble. Because there's only so much the castle lock can defend you.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Well, it's a good thing your mom stepped in, because like I said, there's only so much the castle lock can defend you before it becomes a soul.
Those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
And with the taser, there's a danger of causing a heart attack.
Wish I could sneak into the other common room. Just for an hour.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Exactly. You need to get the point across.
Possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
Yeah, see,
Are there any
you
other
had
empty
video.
paintings
You
like
would
this
have
around
had
school?
video
Yes,
evidence
a few.
against you saying you went
This
too
entire
far.
place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Well, that's good. If he was gonna do anything more with it, you would have heard something by now.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with an order to see who's a more
Revelio.
But surely those was coming.
Damn it, I need another beer. Oh, the bomb is sticking up. Oh. Well, you're lucky I'm not easily queasy. Oh yeah, you got lucky it didn't break the skin.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Ah, fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna move forward. Let's go to Charms class. I need Accio.
Now, was it 2 pigeons?
Revelio.
Oh, 3.
Well, of course you were on an adrenaline rush. I have adrenal overstimulation just thinking about something that pisses me off.
Revelio. Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Well, that's how adrenal overstimulation works. You don't feel the pain until it's wearing off.
Revelio.
Oh, you're just being over dramatic.
Revelio. Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio.
Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining. So you're an Xbox gamer, Jester? Damn it. You don't happen to play Fortnite by chance, do you?
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Damn it. Well, if you have both systems, what games do you own on PlayStation? Because I have a few online multiplayer games I'd like to play with trusted friends. I'm just gonna go to fucking charm class. I have Mass Effect
Behind you.
Legendary Edition, but I
There's an
don't think
open
we can
seat
play
here.
that together, can we?
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simple. Cast Accio on one. Very good. Now, think. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
I'd probably be listing my games for a long while.
Accio!
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this. Ouch! Well played.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Damn.
Not to worry.
Let us see this. Phew.
Damn it.
Do not be discouraged. Watch this. There we go.
Accio!
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda
Yeah, I don't
and were
have any of
halfway
those
around the world
games.
at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's a bit more challenging than you
played
do.
Xenoverse 2. I think that was the one I played.
Have you finished your herbology?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
True.
When my grandfather went.
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get more
Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining.
One Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso. Levioso.
What did Xenoverse 2 confirm for you?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
I did not know that.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise Levioso. Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I haven't made it far enough in Dragon Ball Super to see his beast form.
Let's just Protego. You're good. Our perspective, right?
I do enjoy life duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on
Yeah,
the
I
spot,
haven't seen
and you
that
rose to
either.
the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I've been more interested in staying up to date on One Piece.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Protego! I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first
Yes, I
duel.
did know that One Piece is reaching its finale in the manga, but
in fact, it was.
I know they're about to reach the One Piece, but I really don't want it to end. It's my favorite anime.
You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Alright, Jester, I'm gonna call this stream. I'll be on this game probably tomorrow afternoon, evening. But I'll catch you then. And tomorrow morning around 8 in the morning, I'll be live on Fallout 76 to do the dailies. So if you want, you can join at 8 a.m. Pacific time. But other than that, I'm gonna go play some games with my niece.